All right, y'all. You know, we full blown out here in the south. We are full blown out in our lawn journey. So I'm dealing with this turf type tall fescue in the front, and in the back I have some Bermuda lawn. But my Bermuda is not fully awakened yet because what we've been having is a lot of rain. So with a lot of rain, that means there's not been a lot of sun, and the cooler temperatures because of the rain. And what Bermuda likes is heat and sun. They like 90 degrees and above, and lots of sunshine, and it's going to thrive, and it's going to kick out full-blown growth. You can see it here is coming up, and this is common Bermuda. And another thing that I like to tell you about this grass is that this is common Bermuda. They have tiff Bermuda and all the other types of hybrid Bermudas. Those types of grasses are hybrid of Bermuda, and they are more tolerant to shade, and they can tolerate cooler temperatures. So those grasses are already up and running and kicking it because of the way it's genetically modified. Whereas the common Bermuda, not so much. Now, common Bermuda, I like to tell you one of the things about common Bermuda is this, for example. That was a Bermuda seed heads right there. This right here is going to spread for me because it's common Bermuda. But if you have like the new genetically modified tiff and hybrid Bermuda, those seed heads are sterile. So I want to show you some areas where I did some testing out on my lawn with some tenacity. I already knew the effects of it, but I mixed it a little bit hotter just so I can see what it does. So I do have some spots that are taking longer. They're going to take longer than others because I add tenacity. And I also have to try to level off this yard. I need to do a complete lawn level, but right now I just want to get the areas that are major problems. Like this area right here, you know, I think that was about 3 inches right here. And look how we were starting the season out right here. A lot of people will go in and buy some sod to put there, but you don't want to put sod out when you already have established Bermuda lawn, because chances of you getting the exact same grass that you have, that's slim to none. And you can see, I can see all these little areas here. This is where I use the tenacity, and tenacity is just not rated for Bermuda, not when it's only when it's dormant. You know, that's tenacity. And you can see an area here where I need to fill. Look how many inches I need to raise that up. That's a good 3 or 4 inches. So I'm going to, before I do a sand level, I'm going to probably topsoil and compost and get all this leveled first before I get out into the lawn. So I want to show you this area here. See if you can see it on camera. It's a little different texture. That's a different texture, not because of the some type of fungus or iron deficiency. It's a different type of grass altogether. That's a I'm not for sure what type of Bermuda it is, but it's a different type. And over here, I have a much thinner type. Look how thin those blades are compared to other parts. Look at the thinness, and this is the other part, common Bermuda. And that's probably some type of Bermuda that was put here years ago. Somebody sodded it, and that's the Bermuda that came up with. Or instead of, this could have been the Bermuda that was put here. But when I killed everything off, I killed all of this. This right here was bare dirt. I tilled it and everything, and guess what came back? Bermuda. That's why I say you can never kill it. I put this Bermuda, so this Bermuda it could have been all of that. And when I killed everything off, the common Bermuda came up and thrived and came out. And that's what it is. That's why I say you can't kill this stuff, because like I said, tilled it, killed everything off. You know, it was dead, just bare dirt. And look what I have now. I have a Bermuda lawn still. So you can't kill this stuff. So another thing that might keep your lawn from growing and being green is its orientation. Now this right here is facing, this is west, this is south. So when you have a south facing lawn, it will actually get more sun. So those lawns that are facing south are probably green, and in the backyard are probably not as green because it's not getting as much sun. So there are a lot of different things that are that will really dictate how green your lawn can be. And like I said, this has not waken up at all, and um, it's coming up. Haven't fertilized other than my compost. This is all I've got on it right now. It's just compost. I still got a lot left. I'll get it thrown out somewhere, but still got some compost left in the truck. I've already spreaded it out over here. I may just spread the rest of it out back here also. So the next thing is this late season turf type palm fescue overseed. You know, I know it's late season, but as you can see, it's really starting to come out. I may put some seeds in this area here because it looks pretty bare to me, so I'll probably do something with that. But this is a late season overseed, and some of the grasses is coming up. I'm gonna show you an area here. I just did this. This is about a week old. That's a week old grass that I put in there and got it coming out of the ground. So I'm moving right along here. Like I said, this stuff right here has no synthetic fertilizer on it also. So that has been my winning solution here, is to switch over to all organic measure. I pretty much feed the soil instead of the grass, add plenty of organic matter to the soil, and it has done wonders with me having to use less chemicals, less fungicides and insecticides. So yeah, this may be I may have found the solution to why a lot of people can't have this type, or don't use this type of grass in the area. And it's probably the fertilizer. It's the salt that's in the fertilizers. From all my research and studies, it's the salt in the fertilizers that really causing havoc for your lawn. And I know this because I'm just now starting this season, this year. I'm just now starting up again with this after not having any chemicals or any fertilizers whatsoever on this lawn, and it just happened to survive.